Amateur Radio TikTok friends, got a quick gear review for you. How many of you folks use an Icom 705, maybe an Icom 905, or even the FTX-1 up here? And you are looking for a bag so you can go out and do some parks on the air, or maybe travel with one of these smaller radios that you can use to get on the air, but you don't want to spend that $175 price tag for that Icom bag. I got a couple other options for you that are a lot more friendly to the wallet and the bank account, and we're going to talk about them real quick. So the first one that we're going to talk about is this bag right here. My wife purchased this bag for me from uh, Target for $50. It was a quick birthday present for me, and I'll talk about this bag here real quick. It's very similar to the Icom bag, but the only thing that's not the same is the price tag and that one feature where you can open up that pouch like right here and access the bag. And it also doesn't have the way of getting the mic out of the bag if you're going to use the radio while you're mobile, which like pedestrian mobile, which I don't know why you would. I would think that the radio would get rather hot really quick. But anyways, I digress. So here is the pros and cons of this bag. Very light. It is basically the same size as the Icon bag, but here's the cons to it. You have to undo both sides of these straps in order to get into your camera portion of the backpack right here. But looky here, there is that top pouch where you could put your Icom 705 or 905 in here. Now, my 705 has a cage on it, and it really doesn't fit in there very well. I tried it out. It's a little bit snug, but it really didn't do everything that I wanted this bag to be able to do. However, this bag is big enough that I can get all of my gear in the bag. And again, it's a $50 price tag versus $175. So there's that bag. The other bag that we're going to talk about is this bag right here. So this bag right here, I purchased from Amazon, and it is a KF backpack. It still has all the tags on it. You'll notice that I have both a Carbon 6 and a POTA 20 mast in here. Fits both of them fine. And then I also have a 25-ounce water bottle that fit inside the bag just fine as well. So front open, you also have an additional zipper pouch here, and this pouch is large enough to house my Microsoft Surface that is about 9 by 12 inches with absolutely no trouble at all. So next, we can open up this portion right here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open up the pack, and I'll talk about what we have here. A couple of small packs or envelopes, pouches, whatever you want to call them, in the lid itself. That lid is a pretty heavy rubberized material, plasticky, if you will. And then inside the main compartment, I have a 20-foot run of RG316. I have a 10-foot run and a 3-foot run of RG316. I have two different wire antennas. I have a 9-to-1 29-foot random wire. That's a PAC-10 antenna. And then I have a 10 through 40 end-fed right here. And I just keep them inside of this Great Clips can koozie because it gives them a little protection and they're not flopping around. I also have an Elecraft tuner, so I can use the 9-to-1 if I need to. Just drop that back in there. obviously the mic, paper and pen if needed. I have a small tripod that I can use for an antenna if need be, or if I want to put the 705 on the tripod itself. I have a quick, simple spike I can put in the ground if the park that I'm in permits it for either of the two masts. A way to recharge my Bioenno. This is the power cable to connect the Bioenno and the battery. I also have a backup internal battery if need be, as well as some connectors, a guy ring for the for the antenna mast, and then the 705 itself. And then I just put the rain gear or the rain cover, umbrella cover, whatever you want to call it, that'll go over the backpack in the event that you find yourself out in the rain. And then it's got some bungee cord wrapped up around it. And then the 705 itself. All right, so let's talk the pros and cons with the bag from Amazon. So number one, it's got more padding than the Icom bag. This clamshell door, I'll turn it around here a little bit. It's not rubber and it's not plastic. It's something in between. And I really got to push hard with both hands. Like I'm pushing this way with this hand and this way with my finger in order to make it buckle. So you're going to get more protection for all of your gear. You know, by the time you talk about the price of your radio, your antennas, I got an antenna tuner in there, everything else, I'll take that added protection, especially if I'm flying or if I'm throwing this in the back of my vehicle or the trunk, whatever the case may be. The only con that I can find of this bag compared to the Icom bag is it doesn't have that small little radio pouch where the radio itself can sit in there. You can have everything zipped up. You can run your speaker mic through the hole and then operate it while you're, pedestrian mobile or manpack mobile, whatever you want to call it. Uh, I'm never going to use my 705 in that configuration. Um, Even if I was working UHF, VHF, I wouldn't do it while walking. I just don't have a practical need in that. Um, so to me, it's really not a con, but it could be a con if you wanted to utilize your equipment in that fashion. Other than that, I would much rather be able to go out and buy 3 of these bags for the price of one of the Icon bags, and I still got less money in them. $50, that was with tax. And I get free shipping from Amazon, but the the uh, the Target bag, right here for $50, I think it's still a better purchase than the Icon bag, and it's virtually the same bag, just a couple of different things. And the other nice thing is this right here, as well as in the Amazon bag, that's all modular. You can change this out any way you want. It's just hooked in here with just Velcro. That's it. So I'm curious for everybody that goes out, takes their gear portable, or does parks on the air activations, operates for the field day, things of that nature, and you're using one of these smaller radios. What are you using to get your gear to the field or to your vacation destination? Um, Drop a comment. I would really love to know what you're using. And again, I'll drop links for both of these other 2 bags in the description below. It's your money. You do what you want to do with it. I'm not a label guru, and I'm always looking for different ways I can save my money. So this video has actually gone a little bit longer than what I wanted it to do. So I'm just going to simply close out and say 73 to everybody. Remember, take care of your friends and neighbors, and we'll catch you on the air. This is Whiskey Yankee 8 Norway, Shep, and we'll catch you on the next one. 73.